Okay, so we're going to try a new video style here. This is kind of a activity review kind of video where we're going to introduce a somewhat basic speaking activity that you can use in your English class, and we're going to offer our opinions on it. And when I say "our," because there are two of us now.
Hi, my name's Dean, and nice to meet you.
Yes, and Dean's an English teacher as well. So we're going to offer our opinions on some really basic kind of activities that you can use. So today's activity is going to be the pointing game.
Dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun.
And the pointing game is used a lot in the textbooks that we use here in Japan to teach English. It's a staple, especially in the elementary school textbooks.
Yes,
They really love the pointing game.
they love the pointing.
Yeah. Do you want to explain what the pointing game is?
The pointing game would be a set of vocabulary, mostly pictures set out in an order on the textbook page. And then you could either get kind of the homeroom teacher or yourself to say the target language. So, for example, it could be fruits. I would say apple. And then the students then would try and touch the correct picture of, that being an apple. So that's how I see it.
Like Dean said, you got a page which has all the vocab on it, and the teacher will say the word, and the students touch the word, and often will repeat the word as well.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like a word association activity, which is really simple and very basic.
When I first encountered it, I thought it wasn't the best activity because a lot of the time the textbook seems to kind of indicate that it should be the main activity, the main kind of game element to the lesson, and I feel it's limited because it can get quite boring very, very quickly. But I think if you use it as a warm up or a review activity, it can be quite effective.
I think that's hit the nail on the head. Actually, it's it's something that you're not going to spend a lot of time on.
No.
It should be very fast. It should just be like a warm-up or a review, because the students will get bored quite quickly of just hearing words and going yellow, red, green, blue, pink, grey, black. Initially it'll be a fun little word association game for them, but after a minute or two, it'll get boring quite quickly.
I agree.
There are ways you can try and spice it up. So you can have the teacher say the words in the native language, and then the students say it in English and touch it.
Yeah. You can also add a competitive element.
You could use how do you add a competitive element?
You could instead of using two textbooks, you could have students make pairs, and they would use one textbook. The teacher would then say the target language, and then you could have, say, the students touch their head. Then the homeroom teacher would say the target language. They would repeat, and then it would be the first person to touch the picture.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, could be violent.
Could be violent. Could be very, very violent.
I think it's I think, as I said, it's fine as a warm up, as a review. I don't think it works well with sentences.
No, it's purely a single word, maybe.
I think a short sentence, maybe. But I don't know. I mean, I've only ever used it with like phrases or words.
Me too.
I mean, would it be okay with something like "I want to go to Finland" and have them touch a Finland flag?
If you can have children recognizing the Finnish flag, hats off to you.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. That'd have to be a color print, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and that's also expensive, right? So,
yeah. But I mean, maybe you could do it.
Could do that. Yeah.
I think as an activity, I don't think it's terrible.
No.
I think it has its place. I just don't think you should. I just don't think it's something that has like longevity. Like you couldn't really play it for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, that might be stretching it a little bit, I think. Yeah, just a review and warm up activity, 1 or 2 minutes max.
Yeah. But I think, it's okay.
Yeah.
What would you give it out of like 5 stars? If 5 was like really good, and one was like, I would never use this.
It's definitely not a 1 because, you know, I have in the past used it. I'd give it a 2.5.
2.5.
Maybe a 3. Push it up to a 3 because it is malleable. 3. You can.
Yeah. Bear in mind, this is like a star system for basic activities.
Yeah. All right, then I'll get right. Okay, maybe I'm being a bit harsh. Let's give it a 3.5.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I would agree with that. I think as basic activities go, I think it's decent.
Solid.
It just doesn't have that kind
of factor.
Yeah. So that's our little review of the pointing game. So why don't you give it a try in your class as a little warm up or something?
Let us know in the comments as well. Did it work for you? What variation did you do? I think that'd be really good.
Yeah, or some advice.
Yeah.
Say, I used the pointing game and it's amazing.
I used it for 15 minutes. The kids were blown away.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Exactly, yeah. It should be 5 stars, and here's why. Let us know, because maybe we'll use it if you've got some really good ideas.
Let's do it.
Okay. Well, anyway, we hope this was useful. We hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully, we'll do more of these kind of like basic activity reviews if you find them interesting. All right, we'll speak to you soon.
Take care.
Okay, that's the end of today's video. Hopefully this activity is something you can use in your English class. If you think it is, please give me a like. If you use it, please write a comment below and tell me how you got on with the activity. If you'd like to see more of these videos, you can hit the round subscribe button in the middle here. And as always, all the worksheets that I use are available for free download from the ETA Google Drive. And I will see you next time.